Howdy, how you guys doing? Thank you very much for being in my channel. And for all those who are new, thank you for coming in. Thank you for watching what I'm doing. Hopefully you like it. I'm Gladys, and in this channel we talk about beauty and perfumes. And today, as you can see, my hair is a little dirty because we will be talking about all those dry shampoos, those that I like. There's tons and tons out in the market, so I'm not having a big review of all of them, but I will have a review of some of them. And I also want to let you know that this video has been sponsored by Todd. Okay, so heading up with the next, I have several from Matrix, and these are one of the ones that I first started using, and I can say they work really well. They recharge your hair pretty well. Yes, it does help a lot with the grease. Yes, you will notice a big difference. But I'm going to tell you that when I started using, my hair was, that was a long time ago. My hair was super blonde. So it was not a big difference because my hair was super blonde. And you know how powdery this would leave it. Well, it wouldn't be so noticeable, or it wouldn't be something that would bother me. But, you know, as time goes by and you start getting your hair a little darker and you start noticing the difference from other dry shampoos, then you start feeling like, oh, I see. They're not all the same. But I'm going to tell you that these were the first actually dry shampoos that I used a long time ago. I still like it. But I consider that I have found others that I really like, and I consider that they do a really good job. This one's also from Matrix. And this one, I'm going to tell you that it does a really good job. Yes, it might be a little less powdery than this one. Yes, it does a great job. I consider it that the smell is okay. It's not the best, but yes, it's pretty good. I consider it to be better, and it's also from Matrix, as you can see. But I consider it to be better than this one. Then there is another one that I don't have in my collection, but I really like and enjoy that one. And it's from Tigi. And this one, it's going to be right here. This one is great. I love it for so many reasons. It actually comes in a really good way. I love that it has like a little SKU that you can actually just check it on your phone, and it'll give you videos and everything of what it does and how to use it, blah, 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 blah. So I like it, and I consider that you can get really close and you won't get that hair so powdery as you would get it with some other. So I like that one. I like the smell. I don't have it in my collection at the moment, but yes, it makes your hair smell really good. Another one that I like and I enjoy, it's actually from Big Sexy. And this one does a really great job. I am going to tell you that I'm going to share a little bit using 3 of these, just so you kind of have a vibe of what they do. And since I have 3 of Matrix, I'll be using 1 from Matrix. And then I will be using Big Sexy. And one of my favorites also at the moment that I consider that it's great. I love how it smells, and it's Mermaid Dust. I really love and enjoy this one. It makes my hair smell so good. It gives me that nice smell. And I'm going to tell you that it does a little bit as TGE, where it doesn't make it so powdery. Now, we all know that that powder actually comes in action really good, because that's what absorbs all that grease that you have in your hair, all that dirty hair. As you can see, my hair is just flat. It has no body or anything. And I will show you what these do, and I consider that they're awesome. I also wanted to share with you guys the wet brush. Great product, great combs. You can brush through them, and it does perfect. It does not break your hair. And I love it because it has 2 different ones from the wet brush. This one's a little softer. The bristles are not as hard. So for all those who are very tender head, this would be just perfect because it doesn't pull on your hair much, which for those who actually like a little stronger one, this one would be coming in action because this one's a little harder. It doesn't break your hair, and that's what I like from these. So these are awesome. And these, I consider that this one is great for the girls because these do not pull their hair as much as whatever brush you've been using. Okay, so I am going to start right now. And I'm going to use on this side, Big Sexy. Now, when you spray these, you have to do it a little far. You can't do it too close. So you're going to start doing it by little sections, and you're going to spray like this. And you're just going to go. And I am going to tell you that with this one, you see how it's giving the volume? See how it was on this side? That I am going to tell you that with this product from Big Sexy, you do feel as you run your fingers that you have that product in your hair. You can feel that dust. So that is normal. That's what it's doing. It's actually just absorbing all those things that we don't need in our hair to give it that nice volume, to recharge your hair in a beautiful way. This is not to be used all the time. You do need to take a shower and get all this product cleaned out so you can have your hair nice and pretty. So this is not a thing that I would use for every day, but yes, it helps big time. Then right here on the top, we'll be using this one that I had said that this one leaves my hair a little more powdery than all these other ones for the fact that I was using it more when I had my hair blonde, and now I can tell that it's actually, you can see that right there. So you're going to just go by sections. The smell on this one is really okay. It's not the best, but it's okay. As you can see, it gave it a little volume. So it's not laying like it was laying, you know, just flat. But you can see a little more of the powder right in there. And then I'm going to use my favorite one. And I say my favorite one because it smells so good. And this one is Mermaid Dust. I love how it smells. It does a really good job. I consider this one to do something similar to TGE, where you can get pretty close and you won't have your hair looking very powdery. So I consider that this one does something very similar to that one. And like I said, I really like this one, but I really love the smell of this one. This one smells really good. It makes it feel like, you know, nice and clean with that nice smell and everything. So I really love Mermaid Dust. Okay, so here we go. We're going to start from the bottom. And like I say, you have to do it, spray it not too close because we don't want it to actually get it too powdery or to make it look powdery. And as you can see, without even touching it, how it's actually giving you that volume because it picked up all that grease and all that dirtiness that we have in our hair, making it look very nice. So I can honestly tell you that from all these, they do a great job, and I love Sexy. I really do. I like it, what it does. Yes, you can feel that you have the product, but it's normal. The Biolage, you really can't feel it that you have product in your hair. And I can tell you that Mermaid Dust, you can't feel it either, that you have actually product in your hair. But I really like the Big Sexy because as it's cleaning all that and everything, I consider that it's actually giving you that volume that you need. as you can see on all the sides. But this one will actually keep it on for longer, and it will be actually working the day out. Now, Mermaid, I can tell you that during the day, I feel that it gets greasier sooner, to be very honest. But I really love the smell of this one. I really love the smell. Where did I get this one? I actually bought it through Amazon, and it was a good buy. I really love it. Love the smell. So, like I said, the wet brushes are just great. This is for a tender head. This is a little stronger. These will not break your hair. These are great. Consider this one to be good for girls. So hopefully you like what I did. Hopefully you like the review. And if you have any of the dry shampoos, please leave me in your comments which one's better for you, which one you like the best. And if there's another one out there in the market that I probably haven't used, please let me know in those comments what you think about it. And thank you very much for being always here. And we will see you guys next week. With love and care, Gladys.